I remember the day I realized that betrayal cuts deeper than any financial loss, sharper than the coldest market crash. I was standing in my office, the city skyline stretching behind me like a promise I had fought to claim, when I found out the truth that shattered everything I thought I knew about love and loyalty. I had built my career from the ground up, starting as a humble teller, told I would never rise higher than the counters I manned. Yet I had clawed my way into the upper echelons of banking, quietly amassing wealth and influence behind the scenes, keeping my ambitions hidden from those who would judge me. My relationship with him had been everything. My confidant, my partner in life, the one I believed was my true equal. We had shared dreams, whispered promises under the moon, and I thought his love was as solid as the steel beams holding up my skyscraper. But then came the day I caught him in the act, not of infidelity in the usual sense, but of betrayal that cut just as deep. He had been secretly siphoning funds, laundering money for the very clients I was sworn to serve, and using my trust, my love, to hide his treachery. I remember the cold sweat on my brow, the hollow echo of his voice trying to justify his greed, the taste of ash on my tongue as I realized I'd been played. The pain was raw. How could someone I loved so fiercely turn into my enemy? I was furious, yes, but beneath that fury was a fierce resolve. I decided then and there that he would pay, that the betrayal would not go unpunished. I quietly gathered evidence, played the long game, watching him stumble, trying to cover his tracks, knowing I had the power to destroy him completely. I used my influence, my intelligence, and my silence as my weapons. When the moment was right, I exposed him, not just to the authorities, but to everyone who had ever trusted him, including his own family. Those who once admired him now shamed him. Watching him fall from grace felt like justice served cold, a victory born from patience, from understanding that sometimes love must be turned into a weapon to protect what is rightfully yours. I knew that revenge was a double-edged sword, but I also knew that betrayal, once uncovered, leaves scars no apology can heal. I am not proud of every step I took, but I am proud that I refused to be a victim, that I turned the tables when it mattered most. That day, I learned that true power isn't just about wealth or position. It's about standing tall when everything else falls apart, about making sure justice is not just a word, but a deed. If you love Helena's journey, like and subscribe to join her next chapter. And remember, sometimes the greatest victories come from the deepest betrayals. Trust no one completely, but always trust yourself to come out stronger.